So lack of skill testers, right? So what I'm saying, if testers doesn't have proper skill set, so testers definitely miss the bugs. If testers is not identify the bugs, then it will go to the next level and will come into the production and customer will face the bug. So the tester should have proper skill set. So testers should have different mindset, guys. Especially the tester should think in a negative way. Normally, people say positive. Then here always we have to think like we have to break the application. If we want to find the bug, then what we have to do? We need to provide some invalid data. Then we should see it is behaving customer requirement or not. That we need to do. So our focus should be on breaking the application. Okay. So so this is the why software has bugs and
Wait.
sorry, Kiran. Clear, Rajesh?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
And next, 1 minute, guys. So next, so different environments in a project. So how many environments are there? So different environments in the project. See, there are four different types of environments are available in a project. So one is developing environment. Next, testing environment. Next, UAT environment. Mm, production environment. Okay. First, what is developing environment? So this is the first environment, right, in every project. So during this environment, development team will be involving to develop the application. So as per the client requirement, after successfully completion of the development, they will deploy the application into testing environment. Okay. And what is testing environment? So during this environment, testing team will be involving to perform the testing on application as per the client requirement. So after successfully, what happened completion of the testing? In the testing environment, testing team will give the confirmation to the development team. And based on the confirmation from the testing team, developers will deploy the application into the UAT environment. And UAT environment, during this environment, testing team along with the client will be involving to perform the testing on the application. So after completion of the testing, we are giving the confirmation to the development team. And based on that, developers again will deploy the application to the production environment. Production, we can call it as another name is live environment. So in this environment, client or end user, okay, end user directly will be involving to use or work on the application. So environment, what is environment? It is nothing but the location which contains the different hardware and software settings or components. Okay. So first developers, next testing, and next UAT, and next production environment. Here developers in a developing environment, developers team will work, and testing environment testers, UAT client also involved, and last production environment client or end user. Okay, this is the actual hierarchy of the environments. So is it clear, Rajesh and Kiran?
That's clear.
So next we will discuss about who is collecting the requirements and what are the documents. So see next what happened. So he is collecting the requirements from the client in your project and what are the types of documents and how we are getting the requirements in the project. So this is also important. See requirements means what? So obviously we know this is the first phase in SDLC. SDLC we will discuss in tomorrow session. So once the project has been confirmed between client and company, client will directly provide some requirements to company or business analyst team. I mean, from the company will collect requirements and from the client will collect the requirements. And for collecting requirements from the client, BA team is following some techniques. Okay. What are those techniques? One is under requirements. Okay. Knowledge transfer, questionnaires, inspection. Okay. These three techniques are there. See, knowledge transfer means in this technique, BA team will collect the requirements by requesting the client to transfer the information. Okay. To transfer the information to the business. And questionnaires means in this technique, BA team will collect the requirements by asking some questions to the client about the client business. And inspection means BA team will collect the requirement directly by step into client business and observe how the client is doing the business manually. So these are techniques they use, okay, and they will move forward in the next steps. So next, what is the next step of obviously analysis. So during this phase, BA team will be involving to analyze the collected client requirements and they will designing the understandable form of requirement documents. Okay, that is called as business requirement specification document. And another document is functional requirement specification document, and system requirement specification documents. So there are three types of documents: BRS document, FRS document, SRS document. So BRS means business requirement specification, FRS means functional requirement specification, and SRS means software or system. You can call anything. System requirement specification document. So BRS documents means what? So it is in the form of Word format. Okay, and it contains one flow of the requirements. I mean, it defines what to develop and what to test. Okay, that means by seeing the BRS document, development testing can understand what to develop, and the testing team can understand what to test. So what I'm saying, so BRS document in the form of Word format. So there is one flow of the requirement. What is that flow? What to develop and what to test. So if you see that PRS document, developers can easily understand what to develop, and testing team can understand what to test. Okay. And see, um, for example, if one there is a home page, okay, username, password, sign in, and there is a login, there is a date time. So there is one flow. So user can able to see logo in the top of the, for example, left corner, date and time in the top right corner, and user can able to see username, password, sign in button. So there is one flow up there. So that is the PRS document. And PRS document means it is in the form of Excel sheet, and that contains rules and conditions of all the requirements. Okay, so it defines how to develop and how to test. That means by seeing that document, development team can understand how to develop, and testing team can understand how to test in the project. So for example, I will show you. So it will be like this. Okay. So this is the actually FRS document will be like this, and I will prepare in Excel sheet actually. So this is a screenshot of that. And see BRS requirements and rules or conditions. So logo size should be 24 into 18. So data format should be MMDDYY. Time format should be 24 hours. Username, password should be text box. So sign in should be button. So author means who is developing these requirements, and date. So SRS document. Next, what is SRS document? So it is in the format of either in Word or in Excel, and it contains the softwares and hardwares, or also a database which is required to develop and test the applications. So if you see that SRS document, way to develop and way to test. Okay, so developers can easily, can understand that way to develop, and testing team can understand way to test. So uh, um, these are the definitions of not definitions. This is the meaning of BRS, FRS, and SRS. And see, and how we are getting the requirements next. So how? So there are three types of documents, right? BRS, FRS, and SRS documents, and the requirement documents. See, uh, physically they are not given the documents to you, right? So something there is a portal, right? Something there is, some procedures or some process is there, right? So what is that? How we are getting the requirements in your project? So we are getting the requirements in our project in the form of BRS, FRS, and SRS document from the BA team. through SharePoint. We have a number of applications to share the files, right? Google Files, Google Share Files. I think one application is there which is related
Like
to
in a
Google.
share
Yeah,
drive, right?
share it.
Everything will be
Yeah,
saved.
share it. And WhatsApp also one of the application we can share photos, files, everything, documents, and we can. There are a number of applications, right? Once the BA team has designed to documents, they will upload the documents into SharePoint and send the confirmation mail to both development team and testing team, along with the location of the requirement in SharePoint. So once we get the confirmation mail, test lead will log in into the SharePoint and download all the documents into the share folder. Okay, test lead have only access. So he is the one who will log in into the SharePoint and download all the documents into share folder. What is SharePoint? I'm telling you SharePoint, okay? What is SharePoint? So it is also known as shared path. Okay, it is the application which we are using to share the information across the globe. So a resource who is working in the project in any location across the globe can access the SharePoint, either developers, testers, BA teams, system analyst, everyone. What is share folder? So in some projects, we are using SharePoint to share the information. And in some other projects, we are using VSS means visual source safe. Okay, for sharing the information. Now we are using SharePoint only. So it will be like this. I'll show you. So SharePoint and shareholder. So SharePoint have access only. What I'm saying, test lead, right? So he is the one who download all the documents into the share folder, and this share folder particular. Okay, these documents have only access for developer. This documents only access for testers. Okay, like that way. Hmm? This is the SharePoint and share folder. This is for only knowledge purpose. This is not very important for interview purpose. Okay, but knowledge, it is very when you enter in IT company, like you have to know. And next, tomorrow we will discuss um, what is SDLC, and next we will discuss what is waterfall model, waterfall model, and then what happens.
These are different types of methodologies you meant to say.
Correct? Huh?
You are asking different types of methodologies.
Yeah, methodologies, right? SDLC methodologies, waterfall model,
So there are
and one more advantages
V
and
model, yeah,
disadvantages.
Spring,
Yeah, B model, and protect
Spiral
model,
model.
Agile methodology. These are the models are there. So we discuss tomorrow. Yeah, here. I'm not able to see where is that. Okay. So these models are there. So these models we will discuss tomorrow, SDLC and SDLC models. So it will little bit take time, of course, 2, 3 classes because the model, prototype model, spiral model. So it will take time for that. Okay, guys.
But none of the company uses this RAD or spiral model, the fish model.
No,
Only V model
nobody
is
not using this. Um, See somewhere waterfall model and agile methodology, and some rare companies only spiral model and V model. Like see, in interview purpose there are 4 important questions are there, so that's why I'm choosing that. Fish model and rad model is not as much as important, but in interview questions they will ask waterfall model, agile methodology, V model, spiral model. And in my company I'm using waterfall model. Okay. And my project is will be going for 3 years. So very long project and a huge one. And model you are using, Kiran?
So I'm using Safe actually. So it's one of the Jira model, Agile model only, but it's higher level than Agile.
Okay, okay.
So in Agile also there are multiple different parts. So
Okay,
Safe is
okay.
something at a higher.
Mm, okay. Thanks for the info, Kiran. So Rajesh, is it clear for you whatever we have discussed right now?
Yes, clear, boss.
Yeah. So is it okay for you, or you want me to go fast or slow, anything from your end?
This is fine. No, this is fine for me.
Yeah. Okay. Um, what about Kiran? Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. So tomorrow, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Saturday and Sunday, right? So Monday to Friday only 11 a.m. So we'll start on Monday.
Yeah, okay,
Sure.
fine. Yeah.
Um, Okay.
Yeah.
We'll meet on
Thank
Monday.
you.
See you guys. Bye.
Mhm.
Take care.
Bye.
Have a good
Okay,
day.
bye.
Right. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.